А что, уже начинаем? Так 15 минут же. А что у них уже пошло за 8 минут? Значит, мне уже говорить? Hello and welcome back to the second semi-final of the European League, which is being held in Osijek, Croatia. The local time is just a few minutes past 11 o'clock. And the athletes are now being introduced from the second semi-final, which is between Team Great Britain and Team Spain. And on your screens you can see Matt Coward-Holy, followed by Aaron Hedin, Abby Ling, and Ellie Seward. Team Spain are being introduced next. They consist of Matias Gonzalez Salas, Adria Martinez Torres, Noelia Pontes Villarrubia, and Mar Molne Magrina. They also joined, each team is joined by their coaches. Team GB has Marco Micheli, and Team Spain, Eduardo Munoz. The jury in charge is Melise Girard. The referee in charge is Christophe Busch from France. The VAR jury is Kurt Sjoblom, and ITS jury is Ghislaine Breeze. So this is a brand new competition which has never been held before, a completely new format. The top 4 teams in Europe who qualified in the top 4 ranking positions were invited to take part in this competition. It is Team Great Britain were second and Team Spain were third, so they're taking part in this second semi-final. The winner after the semi-final will qualify for the gold medal match, and the losing team will go for the bronze medal match, both of which will be held tomorrow. In the semi-final medal match stages, there will be a total of 4 individual duels between each of the 2 opponent teams. 2 duels in the men's and 2 duels in the women's category. Although the athletes have already started the first duel, I will have to quickly go over the rules to make sure that our listeners are understanding what is happening. As I said before, this is a completely new format. Matt has just missed his second target. The duels will start with the men. Each athlete has been allocated a bib, so men 1, men 2, women 1, women 2. After the men's duel match, the women will shoot. Women with the bib 1 will shoot their duel, and then it's men 2 and then women 2. The winning athlete of each individual duel will receive 1 point for his national team, and the loser 0 points. That is towards the overall team score. The national team to win first 3 points out of the 4 duels will be declared the winner. If one of the team reaches 3 points before all 4 duels have taken place, then the competition will stop and that team will be announced the winner. Each individual duel will have a maximum of 25 targets, each 5 series of 5 targets. At the end of each series, the winning athlete will be awarded 2 points. The first athlete to reach 6 points will be announced the winner. If the scores are tied, each athlete will receive 1 point each. And we don't have to go all the way to 25 targets. So in the first duel, the Spanish athlete has won 2 points. So Spain are ahead at the moment on 2 points, but still a long way to go. In case of a tie, we will have a mixed team duel match, and the participants of the mixed teams have already been decided by coaches before the matches have started. So the second series has started with each athlete hitting a target each. 4 more targets to go in this duel. So Matt doesn't really need that much introduction. He's 28. He was 3rd at the Tokyo Olympic Games in 2021. He also won the World Championships in Lonato in 2019. He won World Cup this year in Rabat and won in Lonato in 2021. He was also 1st at the European Championships in Osijek in 2021. So well familiar with the shooting ground. The shooters are doing very well in this second series with 3 targets hit each. 2 more targets to go in this series before the points are awarded. The Spanish shooter is 24 years of age, so still a baby. He was 3rd at a World Cup in Lonato in 2022. So 4 targets hit, 1 more target to be shot by each competitor to decide how the points are awarded here, whether it's 1 point each or someone will take 2 points. So it's 5 out of 5 for Adria from Spain, with Matt missing his last target. I'm not sure whether he's trying to protest or whether he will accept the miss. I think he's accepted the miss. So Team Spain are now leading by 4 targets to 0.
2 points goes to Team España.
They've won the first series and the second series, and hence they gain 2 points from it, from each one of those series. I'm watching the proceedings on my screen. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see this live. The Spanish athlete has just missed his first target of this individual duel, just giving Matt a bit of a chance to catch up if he clears all of the targets, and he hit his second target nicely. In trap, each athlete in each series will get 2 left, 2 right, and 1 straight target, which is randomly allocated. So Great Britain are still ahead. It's a no target for the Spanish shooter, so he has to shoot it again. It's the Italian team watching the proceedings. They've just won an hour ago. They've won their semi-final, so they progressed to the gold medal match. The Spanish shooter just missed a target. So if Matt hits this target, Great Britain will definitely get 2 points. And he does hit it. So the score at the end of this series will be 4-2 to Spain, with Great Britain catching up by 2 points and ensuring this semi-final goes on for a little bit longer, which is always nice. That's Jessica Rossi. They're discussing probably the sequence. There were slight problems in the first semi-final with the way the targets were thrown. So 4-2 to Team Spain, with the 4th series about to take place. It's a hit for the Spanish shooter. And Matt manages to hit his target rather nicely. The weather conditions are superb here. It's not too hot, not too warm, probably about plus 20-ish. The clouds are clear. There's no clouds, sorry, the skies are clear. No cloud, there isn't a single cloud in the skies, no wind. The targets are flying perfectly. But we are having an invasion of bugs. I didn't have that many this morning. There's quite a few of them now flying around. But I think those shooters who've been here about 3 weeks ago will find it a lot easier than what it was then. I'm told there are a lot less bugs now, although it doesn't feel like it. And the Spanish competitor has just dropped 1 target, giving Great Britain another chance to forge ahead. And Matt has taken this opportunity. He's 3 targets to 2 against Spain at the moment. It's a great chance to equal this stage of the semi-final. It's a hit for Adria. And it's a hit for Matt. So Great Britain will take this series and they will equal the points. It should be 4 points each when they finish. shooting this series, unless Matt misses his last target. So let's see, with all the pressure on his shoulders. And unfortunately he missed it. So 1 point each awarded to Spain and Great Britain. The match is still ongoing because we need to get to the 6 points. Whoever gets to the 6 points first is when the match will stop. Matt is starting first in this series of 5 targets, and he hits his first left target. Yeah, and a hit for the Spanish shooter. 1-all, with 4 more targets to go. Quite a lot of pressure on each of the shooters, with this being a head-to-head match. 2 hits each, 3 more targets to go. Matt needs to win this, but for the Spanish shooter it's enough to have a draw, because this will give him 1 point and will take him to 6 points, which he needs to win the individual duel. Two more targets left. And we're also seeing on our screens the Turkish team, who unfortunately lost their semi-final. They progressed to the bronze team match, which will take place tomorrow. So Matt forges ahead with 4 hits. Adria from Spain has just had a no-bird. So he'll be shooting his 4th target of this series. And it's a hit for him as well. So it's neck and neck, 4-all, 1 last target to go in this series. And is this a timeout? Quite wise, actually. Each team has 1 timeout for each individual duel, which is 60 seconds long, and it's very wise to stop here, to regroup, and they haven't got much to lose but everything to gain. I suppose it's one way to disrupt the other team. It's Marco Micheli, who is coaching Great Britain, discussing the tactics for the last target, I presume. At the end of each individual duel, the winning team will be awarded 1 point towards their total score. The winner, the first team to reach 3 points, will be announced a winner. And if this happens, the 4th person in the team will not need to shoot. Martis has just taken his last target. He hit that very nicely, and let's see what the Spanish shooter will do. And he's hit his target, so it's 1 point each, which means Team Spain is forging ahead with 6 points to 4 from this duel, and the Spanish shooter winning 1 point for his team. The second duel will start immediately, and it will be between Abby Ling from Great Britain and Spanish Noelia Pontes Villarrubia. And there's Abby on our screens. Okay, it is fairly new for all of us, the competitors, the technical officials, for your commentator as well. So people are just sort of learning as they're going ahead. That's why the ladies were not sure where they were meant to be going. They're just getting their cartridges. And as soon as they're ready, they will start the second duel. I hope you are enjoying watching this competition, which is the first time it has been ever done. It's quite exciting when we have head-to-head matches, which we normally only have in shoot-offs. So the idea of this whole match, to make it more exciting, more interesting, and of course it'll be a bit more stressful for the competitors. It's like having a constant shoot-off during the whole of the competition. It's much more interesting to watch, I think, because you know exactly who's shooting and what's happening. Abby is about to take the first shot. Okay, they're allowed to do some dry mounting before they start and clear the guns. Okay, now that is done, we can start with the second duel of this semi-final, which is between Great Britain and Spain. No bird, it's a no target to be taken again. Some funky earmuffs. It's a hit for Abby. Quite a bit of pressure on Great Britain now to try and catch up. One target hit each, with Abby getting ready for her second shot. And just to remind, each sequence of targets, of 5 targets, you will get a random selection of 2 left, 2 right and 1 straight target, and it's a miss for the Spanish shooter, so Great Britain are slightly ahead at this stage with 3 more targets to go. We will shoot a total to a maximum total of 25 targets, which is 5 sequences each. The first shooter to reach to 6 points will be announced a winner. A winner from each sequence will get 2 points. The loser will obviously get 0. If the scores are equal, it will be 1 point each. And the winner of each individual duel will then take 1 point, will earn 1 point for the team. And when the team reaches 3 points, they will be announced a winner, unless we have a tie. And it's another miss. So, although Abby has 1 more target to go, it is impossible to catch up in this sequence, and Great Britain will get 2 points in this first sequence of 5 targets. And although Abby missed her last target, it doesn't actually matter. She's hit 4 targets, and the Spanish shooters also just missed her last target, so it's 4 targets to 2. Great Britain get 2 points, and we are carrying on with the next sequence of 5 targets. In one respect, it's slightly different from the way our individual matches, are run, because once a new sequence starts, you can start again. It doesn't matter what happened before. It all starts from 0. So there's lots of chances to catch up, as long as the shooter is able to clear his or her head and start again, forge ahead. Just shoot one target when it comes out, one target at a time. It's 2 hits each for both the Great Britain Abby and the Spanish Noelia shooters. 3 more targets to go in this sequence. And it's a hit for the Spanish athlete, with Abby about to take her 3rd shot of this series. And it's a hit as well. So neck and neck. 3 targets hit each. The Spanish team is actually the youngest team of this whole competition, be it trap or skeet. Adria Martinez Torres, who went first, was 24. Noelia is 17. Matthias is the oldest in their team at 27 years of age. And Mar Molne Magrina is a 25-year-old shooter. So, young team gaining lots of experience, hopefully, from these competitions, or these matches. And it's 5 hits for the Spanish. Noelia, with Abby taking her last target, she needs to hit it. Unfortunately, she missed it. And this has given the Spanish team their 2 points. So the scores are at this stage equal at 2 points each. We're now going into our 3rd sequence of 5 targets. And we're starting again from 0. Abby missed her first target. Giving the Spanish girl a bit of a breather. A little bit less pressure knowing that your opponent has missed, but we never think about those things. We just try and hit each target as it comes out. Abby just hit her 2nd target. And it's a hit for the Spanish shooter as well. So 3 targets to go, and Great Britain are trailing by 1 target. Abby is 36 years old. She won a World Cup in Lenato in 2012. She's married to a fellow trap shooter, Ed Ling, who won the bronze Olympic medal in Rio in 2016. They have 2 young daughters. I think they do incredibly well to continue shooting. Ed still shoots universal trap, and I think he also shoots trap. Unfortunately, it's a miss for Abby, and the best Great Britain can hope for is a draw in this match. But that's not going to happen, as the Spanish shooters just hit her 4th target, so it is impossible for Abby to catch up. So Team Spain will get 2 points and will forge ahead with 4 points against 2. And Abby missed another target. So Abby just needs to regroup, just forget the previous targets and start again, start afresh. So this is quite an important next sequence for Team Great Britain. They need to win it, or at least equal it. It's another timeout. It's another timeout for Team Great Britain, which is 60-second long, and a perfect time to take it. Abby needs to get herself back into the swing of the competition. She's just having a chat with the Team GB coach, Marco Micheli, and there's the Spanish coach just going back to their seats, and we're getting ready for the competition to restart. So just to recoup, Team Spain are leading this individual duel with 4 points against Great Britain's 2 points. So first target, Abby's just missed her first target, giving Team Spain a slight lead in this sequence of 5 targets. Noelle is about to shoot her second target, and it's also a miss. The pressure is building up. Well done, Abby, for hitting your next target. So it's at this stage it's even in this sequence. So we've had 2 targets have been shot, and it's 1 target each for Team Spain and Team Great Britain. 3 more targets to go. It's a no target for the Spanish shooter. So she's going to regroup and start her preparation to shoot the next target again. And another no bird, and it is, I think, the dreaded station 3, where for some reason we are having quite a few issues with the left hand side machine. In the previous semi-final, shooters have also had a few no birds from it. And well done to her for hitting this target after so much disruption. So the shooters are settling back into the match. 3 targets have been shot with 2 hits each. So we have 2 more targets to go to see which way the points will be determined, whether it will be 1 point each or 2 points to whoever is the winner. Again, a nice hit on a straight target for the Spanish Noelia, with Abby about to shoot her 4th target of this series. And it's a miss. So the best Great Britain can hope for is a draw. And it is also a miss for Noelia. So Abby has a lot of pressure now to hit this target to draw this sequence, and she does that. So each of the athletes have now managed to get 1 point each after this sequence of 5 targets, and the score for Spain is 5 to Great Britain's 3. I think Noelle is doing exceptionally well considering her young age. She's 17 years old. She was 5th at the Junior European Championships in 2022, and she was 11th at the World Cup in Rabat this year. So she's got lots of years of shooting ahead of her, Lots of things to learn, lots of experiences to be gained. She's doing exceptionally well. Shooting a very good duel match. It's 1 point, 1 targets each, with 4 targets to go in this series of 5 shots. And Team Great Britain need to win this sequence or they're out. Abby just hits her second target, with the Spanish shooter ready to take her next shot. 2 targets each, 3 more targets to go, and the Spanish coach is getting all nervous, hoping and wishing that his team will progress to the gold medal match tomorrow. Abby is next, and it's a no target. The pressure must be building. These are the crucial final sort of stages of this duel. Well done, Abby. 3 targets hit out of 3 targets. And it's a miss for Spain. Having said that, my score is showing a hit. I thought I heard a referee's buzzer. Yes, I have this. The graphics are slightly behind. Yes, so 4 targets hit for Abby and 3 targets for the Spanish Noelia. So the big decider is this last target. Abby needs to hit this for Great Britain to stay in the match, and she does that. So Great Britain will get 2 points and they will equal this individual duel to 5 all. So we will carry on now into the last sequence to see who is going to be the winner from this individual duel match. Zaron Hedin getting ready for his next individual duel match. Well, this is all quite exciting, and just how... Oh, I'm told we're having a shoot-off. I'm sorry, we are fairly new to this, so quite difficult to remember all of the rules. And a shoot-off from reading the rules should be done... Let's see, no, it's 2 girls against one another. Okay, let's see how we go. So Abby is going to be shooting first. And she hits that target. The Spanish Noelia is, you can see the pressure in her face, concentration. She needs to hit this target. And she does that, so we continue on to the next station. Abby hits her next target. Now it's down to the Spanish girl to do the same. It's whoever wants this most. Whoever is able to control their nerves and keep the concentration. And it is Abby who takes the win and the one crucial point for Great Britain to even this match to 1 point each. So the first team to acquire 3 points will be the winner. Well done, Abby. Aaron is going on next for Great Britain, and he's going to be competing head-to-head with Matia González-Salas from Spain. So we see the shooters making their way to the cartridge station. The cartridges were
Continue with next duel.
tested before the match,
Garon from
or the matches had begun, to ensure they are within the allowed limit of no more than 24.5 grams. Anything above that and you're not allowed, you are banned from the competition. So shooters are just putting the cartridges in their pockets, and they will be making their way to the firing points anytime soon. It's nice to see, you're not seeing it on your screens, but I've just seen the two competitors wishing one another best of luck and shaking hands. It's always lovely to see the camaraderie of the competitors. Although they are shooting head to head, they're still able to show great sportsmanship. Matthias from Spain is 27 years old, and Aaron is 36 years of age. So we're getting ready for our next individual duel between Great Britain and Spain. At this stage of the match, the scores are equal, with Great Britain on 1 point and Team Spain on 1 point as well. So we will have a maximum of 25 targets with a series of 5 targets each. And the winner of each series will get 2 points. If the scores are drawn, then each competitor will get 1 point each. The first to reach 6 points, the first competitor to 6 points, will be announced the winner. And then this will give 1 point to their team. And the competition, this individual duel match, is on the way, with Aaron missing his first target and the Spanish Mattia getting ahead. So 1 target to Spain, and Aaron just hits his next target. So we're on the way, and let's see how it goes for the two shooters. And it's 1 miss each. So 3 targets to go, neck and neck. Concentration on Aaron's face. And it's a hit of a straight target for Aaron. And it's a miss for the Spanish competitor, which is allowing Great Britain to be ahead at this point. 2 more targets to go. Anything can happen. Aaron is obviously shooting a Beretta shotgun and 30 cartridges. Can't miss it. It's a hit for him, so 3 targets out of 4 for Aaron. It's a no target again for Matthias, so he has to regroup, restart his preparation for the next shot. We've had a few no birds in these semi-finals. It's a hit for him, so 1 more target to go. It's 3-2 at the moment. If Aaron hits this, then Team Great Britain will win 2 points. However, if he misses it, it'll be 1 point. Points each. Right, he's hit it. So Great Britain will get 2 points at the end of this series of 5 targets. It's a great start for Great Britain. They are ahead. The first competitor to get 6 points will be announced the winner, taking 1 point for their team. It's a hit for Mattia, who was the first to shoot in this sequence. 1 targets hit each. Aaron has been shooting for quite a while and has had quite a few medals in this time as well. He won World Cup in Malta in 2018 and a World Cup in Alain in 2013. He was also second at the European Championships in Lonato in 2019, and he won a bronze medal in the European Games in Minsk in 2019. So lots of experience, lots of years on the shooting circuit. I'm sure a lot of people know Aaron. He doesn't need much introduction. Very funny, friendly chap. I always like chatting to him. The Spanish shooter is not as experienced. He hasn't done as many competitions, hasn't been shooting for as many years. He did come first. He did win 2 World Cups, both of which were this year. One was in Cairo and one was in Lonato. So both shooters in this duel can shoot, and we are 3 targets hit each, with the Spanish Mattia just hitting his 4th target. Let's see how Aaron goes, and it's a hit, so 4 targets each, 1 target to go to decide if each competitor takes 1 point from this sequence or whether one of them can snatch a 2 points. Okay, so Matthias hit 5 out of 5 targets. To Aaron's 5 targets out of 5 targets. So it's each competitor has got 1 point each, and after this sequence of targets we have Great Britain on 3 points with Spain on 1.
Total, Great Britain had 3 points and España 1 point.
So the third sequence of 5 targets will commence shortly, with Aaron being the first to shoot. And Aaron is underway with the first hit in this sequence. It's a no target for Mattia. The coach is watching anxiously, and this is Ellie Seward for Great Britain, waiting for her turn to shoot. Okay, 1 hit each, 4 targets to go. The pressure is building up, no doubt, as it's been a neck and neck match. Very close. Last 6 shots. Lovely hit from Aaron. And Mattia follows with a hit on a straight target as well. 2 targets shot each. 3 more targets to go. It's a hit for Aaron. It's my own personal observation, but these 2 guys actually seem as cool as cucumbers. I've watched a number of other competitors shoot today, and I would say these are the 2 most controlled shooters of the day so far. It's a pleasure watching them. They're not making me feel nervous, actually enjoying seeing them taking their shots. They both look very confident, showing good concentration, and I'm glad I hadn't jinxed anyone. So it's a no target. We have to regroup, restart the machines. Damn, it's a miss for Mattia from Spain. Sometimes these no targets and having to restart your preparation can be off-putting. So if Aaron hits this target, and he does, Great Britain will take 2 points. Mattia cannot catch up now at this stage for this sequence. So even if he hits this target, this sequence will be won by Great Britain, because Aaron has hit 5 out of 5 targets here and Mattia has a miss. So this will mean that Great Britain takes 2 points. They are now leading this individual duel match by 5 points to 1. So Mattia will be the one starting the next sequence of targets. He will be the first to shoot, and he hits his first target out. One target hit each. It'll be enough for Great Britain to draw this match, because they only need 1 more point to win the individual duel and take 1 point for the team. But Spain needs to win, and Mattia misses a target, giving Great Britain a lead. So 2 targets shot so far, with 3 targets to go, and Great Britain are 1 target ahead. It's a hit for Team Spain. And a hit for Team Great Britain. 2 targets left. It should be getting quite tense there on the... Oh, sorry, this was a no bird, so Aaron has to repeat it. And he does. Hit the target very well indeed. So 3 hits to Aaron, to 2 hits for Mattia. Great Britain is still ahead by 1 target, with 2 targets to go. And Aaron is still ahead. 4 targets to 3, looking at my screen. Last target of this series. So the best, no, actually Great Britain has already won, because the worst Aaron could have done is drawn, but he's actually won his individual duel, and 2 points go to Aaron. And Great Britain has won this match 7 points to 1, which means Aaron takes 1 point for Great Britain, and Great Britain are now leading Spain with 2 points to 1. And the last of our individual matches will be taking place shortly between Ellie Seward of Great Britain and Mar Magrina from Spain. And as you may already know, the athletes have to go and get their cartridges first. And once they're ready, they will make their way to the firing points to start their individual head-to-head match. Always we like to call it a duel. So they are, I can just see the athletes making their way. You will see them shortly on your screens. They're now walking to the shooting range to start their duel match. The winner of this semi-final will be, the winning team I should say, of this semi-final will qualify for a gold medal match tomorrow. The loser will be shooting in the bronze medal match. Both of those matches will be at the same time tomorrow, so I hope you'll be able to join us as well to see who gets what. There's lots of prize money at stake, and rightfully so. These are the best teams in Europe. They've earned their right to be here. And I have to say the atmosphere is actually really friendly and very enjoyable. Usually when we have competitions, the shooters are a lot more stressed, there's a lot more at stake. And besides money, this is a friendly, lovely sort of competition to be part of. So Ellie Seward has missed her first target, so Spain have taken the lead so far. Still a long way to go. A maximum of 25 targets can be shot in this duel. 5 targets in each sequence. 5 series of 5 targets each, yes. So the shooters start on station 1 and station 3, and they get, in each sequence they get 2 left, 2 right and 1 straight target, which should be randomly drawn and thrown from the machines. And the Spanish shooter has also missed one of her targets. So after 3 targets, the score is equal. 2 hits each, 2 targets to go. We have 2 points at stake here. And Ellie's just hit her 4th target. And so has the Spanish Mar. 3 targets hit each. The last deciding target to go. Does one of them take 1 point each, or does one of them take 2 points for the team? Well, for the individual duel rather. And Great Britain are going to take 2 points after this sequence because the Spanish competitor just missed her last target. So a great start for Great Britain. We have the second sequence of 5 targets on the way, with the Spanish shooter being the first to shoot. First hit for Spain, with Great Britain following on. And it's a miss. She did seem to be, I think the target left her quite behind from what I could see on the screen. Probably wasn't quite ready. It's 2 hits out of 2 for the Spanish competitor, with Ellie hitting her second target as well. So 3 targets to go in the sequence of 5 targets, with Ellie being 1 target behind so far. So 3 hits for Spain. And 2 for Great Britain. Yes, she was really happy with the shot. You could see her celebrating on the screens. The Spanish shooter is 21 years of age, and Ellie from Great Britain is 25. And it's a hit for Spain. And a hit for Great Britain. So, oh, I've just heard someone say no target. I can't quite see it on my screens. So Great Britain have to shoot. She has to shoot again. And well done, she hits the next target out. Spain, if Spain hits this, yes, so Spain will take, Mar will take 2 points from this sequence of 5 targets, and the scores will be equal on 2 points each. I'm not able to see the live firing. Just like you, all I have is my screen. So if sometimes I get things wrong, it's because I just cannot see what's happening. I hear a shot and I presume that the shot has been taken. So please forgive any mistakes I make. I'm fairly new to this. So Great Britain has taken the first shot of this sequence of 5 targets, and it's 1 hit each for both of the competitors, with 4 more targets to go. And unfortunately for Great Britain, that's their first miss of this sequence, with Mar from Spain shooting a lovely straight target. So it's 2 hits to 1 for Spain, with 3 more targets to go. Mar has been shooting superbly well this year. She's got 2 gold medals to her name. She won World Cup in Almaty and the World Cup in Rabat earlier this year. But she's just missed her 3rd target, putting the girls on level par at this stage. We do have 2 more targets to go. And it's 3 hits for Great Britain. And another miss for Spain. So the best outcome for Spain here would be getting 1 point. But if Ellie Seward from Great Britain hits this last target, she will win 2 points, but she doesn't. And again, this seems to be like she was a bit late. So it's 1 point each for each one of the competitors, as they were even after this sequence of 5 targets. So it's Spain 3, Great Britain 3. Neck and neck, which makes it a lot more exciting for the viewers at home to watch. I'm sure competitors would prefer it slightly differently. And it's a first target and first miss for the Spanish athlete. And Great Britain Ellie Seward has also missed her target. They like to make it more exciting, I suppose, for all of us. First hit of this series goes to Mar. And Great Britain, Ellie Seward also hits her next target. So a very close duel, not just in points but also in the way they're hitting and missing targets. Okay, the Spanish shooters dropped 2 targets out of 3. Great Britain, Ellie Seward manages to hit her next target. So Great Britain are slightly ahead, and that's all you need to be slightly ahead, is good enough. 2 more targets to go to decide who gets the 2 points. It's a hit for the Spanish athlete. And a hit for the Great Britain shooter as well. So 3 hits of Great Britain to 2 hits of Spain. The last target is the decider. And the Spanish athlete Mar manages to hit her last target. And so does the Great Britain competitor. So Great Britain take 2 points from this individual duel to bring the scores to 5-3. So Great Britain have 5 points and Spain are on 3. The next duel will decide whether we have a clear winner or whether we go into a shoot-off. But Spain still has a chance. Nothing has been decided as yet. It's all there for the taking. So shooters have a lot of pressure on their shoulders to continue hitting the targets, to keep their team in the match. And obviously everyone wants to get to the gold medal match. There are some serious prize money at stake. I will tell you tomorrow, or maybe later today when we're watching skeet semi-finals, when I have the figures in front of me. It's a no bird for Ellie. Every single one of these competitors here today will get some prize money, but the amount will differ between the winners or the 4th, 3rd, 2nd places. So 2 targets shot each, 2 hits each for each one of the competitors, 3 targets to go to decide who gets the 2 points or whether we go into shoot-off. If they share the points... Oh no, having said that, no. Spain needs to win to equal. Great Britain only needs 1 point to win this match and to earn 1 point for the team. If Great Britain win this, they will win the match and they will go into the gold medal match tomorrow. So 4 hits for Ellie Seward from Great Britain. And 4 hits for Mar from Spain. Neck and neck. Very closely fought sequence of 5 targets. One last one. Oh. And Great Britain... Well, that's okay. Great Britain have missed the last target. But actually that doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does. Sorry, I'm getting slightly confused. No, they do need their point. Okay, so let's see how we go with this. It's a hit. So it's a shoot-off. It's a shoot-off. These two have been neck and neck the whole match. So So we are into a shoot-off to see which team will win this duel and gain the valuable point for the team. If it's Team Spain, it will be an equal score of 2-all, and then we will go into a mixed team shoot-off. We haven't had one of those before in this competition, so it'll be interesting if we get there. If Great Britain win, then they are the outright winners. Okay, one target shot each. Both athletes have hit the targets. We are on to the next station. Lots of pressure for both of them. And Ellie hits the target, just looking at the team members who are clapping. Don't need to look at the scoreboard. There's lots of pressure on the Spanish shooter, because how she shoots will determine whether her team stays in or not, and she's done exceptionally well to hit the next target. There's lots of tension in there. You can see it from the shooters' faces, and understandably so. It's a no target. And Ellie from Great Britain hits this beautifully, putting the pressure onto the Spanish athlete to hit her next target. She's shooting a Perazzi shotgun, and she shoots that beautifully as well. So neck and neck, a closely fought, not just match, but a shoot-off. And a hit for Great Britain. The pressure is back on the Spanish competitor. There's Abby there. The concentration on her face. It says it all. Oh, and it's a miss for Spain. Which means Great Britain get their 1 point, and they're the first team to reach to acquire 3 points. So it's Great Britain 3, Spain 1, which means Great Britain go to the gold medal match tomorrow, and Spain will progress to the bronze medal match also tomorrow. Well done, Great Britain. Commiserations to Spain, but they still have a chance of getting a medal, and there will be some prizes for all of them tomorrow. Thank you for joining us at the shooting ranges in Osijek, and we hope to see you later, or we hope you join us later for the skeet semi-finals. There will be 2 semi-finals, obviously, between Germany and Czech Republic, and Cyprus and Great Britain. The first of those taking place at 1:30 this afternoon. And for now, goodbye, and we hope you will be joining us later.